Yes. Sun's gone past the yard arm. I'm Baron Bullshyster, and it's time for another fable from Fardwell. Well, what have we got for you today? We've got the FBI. The FBI's involved. We've got how to lock a door without a key. Yes. And we've got an embarrassing room. Yes. So a bit of a problem. Yes. The problem is we've got an embarrassing room, and we've got guests turning up. Guests turning up in about, I don't know, 20 minutes time. And Lady Fartwell said, look, Baron, I'm going to show them to their rooms. And next door to their room, we've got an embarrassing room. Yes, we've got a room that's rather embarrassing. And Lady Fartwell, guests are going to arrive any minute. She said, we've got this embarrassing room. We need to lock the door so that guests can't see the embarrassing room. The only trouble is there's no lock on the door and there's no key or anything. So I had to ask the FBI, if they could think of anything that how to fix this problem. You see, now the FBI is the Fartwell Bullshyster Intelligentsia. Yes, in other words, the old noggin. Yes, I had to ask my old noggin. I said, "Come on, noggin, come up with an idea. Come up with an idea how to lock this door without a key or a lock." Yes, so you can't put a chair under it or put a wedge in the back because you've got to lock it from the outside rather than lock it from the inside. If you lock it you just stick a chair under it. You see, the old chair trick, but you can't do that because if you stick a chair under it from the outside, the guests would just move the chair and walk in. You see, so I had to come up with an idea. So FBI's sorted this one out for us. So keep watching, and we're gonna show you how to lock a door from the outside. Yes. Right, so this is Lady Fartwell's embarrassing room. So this is the door we've got to lock. Obviously we haven't got a key or anything. And see, the door opens like so. And this is the embarrassing room. Yes. So what we have to do, we have to lock this door to stop Lady Fartwell being embarrassed. Yes, so it's just a normal. Hang on, let's just go and have a look around the other side. So there you are. So that's how it works. And so that's what we're going to do. Get on and make the door lock. This is what I do. Get on and make the door lock. So basically, I've got my magic wand out, and I've sorted the door out with my magic wand. And what we're going to do, we're going to shut the door now, and we're going to see if it locks. So here we go. Let's shut the door. There we go. We've shut it. And there we go, you see, you can't get in. No, there you go. It's locked, you see, and you wouldn't know, you see. So what I'm going to do is show you now how I lock the door. Right. So how to do this trick. So you've got to close your door. You see, that's your door working normally. Okay. And then what you do, basically, you've got to get your magic wand, and you've got to take the handle off, take the screws out with your screws. Take the screws out. Let's take these screws out. Quickly take them out. You see that? Get your old magic wand there. Get your screwdriver. Take your screws out. Right, so we've taken the screws out, remove the handle, and you see it's got this bit of metal here, you see. What you can do, you pull this bit of metal out, like so, you see, and that's called the spindle, and that's what actually operates the latch. So you remove that, you put your screws back in, hang on, let's just open the door up first, otherwise we won't be able to shut it again. You can also, if you're actually inside the room, make sure you don't leave the spindle on the outside, because otherwise you won't be able to get back into the room, which is a bit of a problem. Yes, I can tell you. So hang on, let's just undo the door. Let's just open it up. So you take the spindle out, like so, and then you screw the handle back on. You see, rather sneakily, screw the handle back on. That's one screw started. Now there you are. I won't put all the screws in because obviously I'll put the spindle back again. So, but when we pull this door to now, it'll click. The latch will click, and nobody will have to get in or out. So you've got to make sure that you're on the outside of the door when you do this, because if you shut it, you won't be able to get out the room, especially if you haven't got a screwdriver or anything inside the room. But there is a thing you can actually do. There's something that you can actually do. If I can show you this. This is the keep, or the striking plate, or whatever you might want to call it. And what you can do is you can get a bit of plastic and you can stick it over the hole, you see, like so. And then, like, you can use a bit of old credit card or something. You know, I've just found this bit of old plastic. I think it's a bit of worktop or something. So, and when you pull the door to, the latch doesn't click in, you see, so it comes open again. Now that's very important. This is a bit of an FBI thing, because if you were actually going to go into the room and say you were going to tickle someone silly, and then you ran out of the room, you could shut the door behind you. You could remove on the way out, you see. You could remove your plastic like so, and you can shut the door behind you, and the person that you've tickled silly won't be able to come back and tickle you. So there's a little trick for you. So I hope you like the fable from Fardwell. The moral of the story is, if you've got a bit of an embarrassing room, get in contact with the FBI. I'm sure they'd be pleased to help you out. Cheers, everybody. Toodaloo for now.